Welcome back, friends, to our movie car recreation series. And today's goal is to hopefully finish off Bumblebee and get started on our 69 Dodge Charger, aka the General Lee. Now, off camera, I went and should have been able to purchase all the parts that were needed consumable wise, and I didn't. So give me a moment and I will get that done. We are going to bring up the tablet. We are already in suspension. So we're going to need 4 wheel hub bearings and 2 wheel hub caps. And because this is Bumblebee, remember we are using performance polyurethane bushings. And now, as far as rims go, I went with the closest I could find in the rim section on the game as to what the car had in the movie, and that would be these Rim 7As. The backs are getting 305 35 20s. Not sure. Well, I have these, but they're not performance. So let's go ahead and add that to our shopping list. The middle muffler is not performance either. So we've done nothing as far as exhaust wise for this car. So let's jump back into our tablet, go to the tune-up shop. Let's bring up our shopping list. And we want rear muffler A. So we want 2 of those in performance. We want 2 middle mufflers. We want 2 catalytic converters. And then we want 2 front exhaust pipes. So that'll get us our exhaust put in. If I can get the camera angle correct. Now we do have to briefly switch back because for some reason the game likes to keep putting in that exhaust pipe. Okay, so our exhaust is hooked up. I know I bought the gearbox. So what we're looking for is a gearbox for the V8. And here it is right here. Throw this gearbox in. And we have a starter. And we have a carbon fiber drive shaft for Bumblebee. Okay, so let's escape out of there. And let's bring up the suspension on this side. Let's go to assemble. Install our hub bearing and our drive axle. And we can find our other 305 for the rear. And let's select our painted suspension arm. Put in our shock absorber. Hold on, let's make sure this got... Okay, it did get both polyurethane bushings. Let's go change the camera around. Oop, didn't mean to add that. Okay, so our rear suspension is complete. Let's move up here to the front. And we're going to put in our front cross member, also painted yellow. And we'll start by putting in the rubber bushings. Well, I guess I did not buy all the consumable parts that I needed. So we need 2 inner tie rods. And because we have the general sitting, we're just going to go ahead and buy 4. Because these parts are never repairable. Unless you know how to modify the XML files, I think it is, and I have not yet figured that out. We are going to go with billet lower control arms, which fit nicely with the Bumblebee black and yellow paint scheme. Have a 20mm sway bar. We got the bigger front brake disc shields for dust. And we have the bigger brakes, because you know Bumblebee's going to need them. Wheel hub bearing, wheel hub cap, new end links, and rims and tires. We'll hop out of here. And we'll do the same on this side. Now, if you have watched my previous episode, which was a SnowRunner episode, you guys will know the reason there has not been a video lately is due to real life work. I have been working an awful lot, and I have not had enough time to really make videos. But that is the life of a content creator that is required to have a full-time job to support themselves. And at some point, I hope that will change. I hope that I will be able to bring you content every day without having to worry about whether or not I'm going to have the energy to do it. But from what I'm seeing from analytics, that is still a while off. We're going to go back into assemble mode. Finish up in the engine bay of Bumblebee. Well, we need that reservoir. Yes, I could have put a performance ECU in Bumblebee, but I did not. Okay, we need a performance air filter. So let's bring our tablet up. So we need a coolant reservoir D, I believe it was. No, that's not the right one. Let's just get rid of these Camaro parts. Okay, so maybe it was D. We'll buy it. Then we need to exit out. Go here. Buy an air filter. Exit out. Go here. And we need a base. We'll probably need the top as well. Let's get the camera spun around. Zoom in on our fuse box. Yes, we did. We needed the cover. Let's just go to engine so we can get to our air filter cover quicker. There it is. And I'm going to type in clip. And buy 4 of these just in case we don't have them. And seeing as how we are here, we are going to go ahead and fill our coolant. Let's escape out real quick and come back into the motor. Back to assembly. And we did not have any clips, so it was a good thing we purchased them. Okay, let's go back to disassembly. Let's zoom out a little bit. Because we need to put fluids in Bumblebee. And now our final fluid, our engine oil. Now, do we have the engine cover is the question. We do not. The one elusive part that I was never able to find in the junkyard in a salvageable condition. So we're going to go here. And we are just going to buy the part. We will switch to regular mode to drop the hood on Bumblebee. But we have one more part to put on. And that would be Bumblebee's plate. For that, we have the California 900 STRA. That is what I was able to find out online. That is what we are using. So we bring Bumblebee to the test path. Get the wheels all lined up. And then we're going to come over here. And we're going to get a headlight adjustment done. And then let's send Bumblebee over to the dyno. Give it a quick spin. So after all of our performance upgrades, we add an additional 710 horsepower with an additional 636 pound-feet of torque, well over 100% on both an increase and we're going to move Bumblebee over to in front of garage door 1. And there we have a completed Bumblebee. This, I am thinking, will go where that ram is. So we are going to not go there. we are going to go to parking. The Ram Yellow Sport is going to be moved to this position. It's going to get a swap. To there. And then we will watch as Bumblebee appears. And there he is. That is our second car of movie car recreations. As you can see over here, I have the Suzuki S2000. I have the Evo from Too Fast, Too Furious here, which hasn't been done yet. We have another Evo back here, which will be a parts car. This is a random R35. That's a bare frame R35. And to finish off this episode, we are going to take our General to the bath and wash it. And then we're going to do a quick interior detail. And send it to the first car lift. Let's do a quick strip down. For those of you unaware, this Charger in particular is a 69. It is a mod car because when Dodge did their DLC deal with the game, it only came with the 68 Charger. Now let's do some quick repairs. I do have extra parts in here. Well, I failed to repair that mirror. As you can see, some parts are already painted orange. Those are probably the ones that came off the car. We are going to have to do some junkyard searching. As far as interior panels go, so if I can get my mouse to cooperate, the front clamshell, yes, so the ones you see with orange, okay, let's do a quick save game here, because it is being not nice at the moment. The system is lagging very badly. I've had this before in SnowRunner, but never in this game. Well, we'll throw the fender on it. I must not have one for it. We have tan interior, clamshell L. We can't use this one because it's black metal door cards. So that door is of no use to us. We can put that rear fender back in. We do not have a hood, so we will have to look for one of those. Let's see which front end it's supposed to be. This one's saying it's just calling for the regular front end, so we won't put either of those in. I am going to go ahead and mark that front bumper because I was pretty sure I didn't have it. Okay, so we don't have car part 2, so we'll have to put that on our shopping list. And we'll have to go, we don't have car part 3 either. So that'll have to be added to the shopping list. As well as car part 1. windows we will get at a later date. And let's just go ahead and add this to our shopping list so we have it. And with that, friends, I am going to leave our episode there. I'm sorry we didn't get further into building the general as I had hoped we would, but it's better off that way in my opinion, because then we can dedicate entire episodes to the general, as it is such an iconic TV and movie car that we will discuss more about it at a later date, and more information on the car. With that, I hope you liked the video. If you did, please hit that like button, leave a comment. If you want to share this video, please share it. And if you are not yet subscribed, please consider doing so, as it helps my channel. It takes you only a second of your time to click the subscribe button. And I wish you all a good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are, whenever you may be watching this. Thank you.